The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
Nothing over here. Spooky crosses everywhere.
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
I think it's interesting that Alan can move his flashlight in cutscenes. Oh god. Oh god, he's like invisible. Gotcha, it's one of those. Alright, let's try to get him. There we go. Version says the graveyard shift causes cancer. That's a new one. Yeah, they just do like echolalia when they're taken. They just say things. They just eat hot chip and lie. All right. Trying to make sure we're not missing anything. Mostly concerned about making sure we... I said it before, but I'm not really interested in all the coffee containers and stuff. I'm sure we'll find them, but manuscript pages are important. Ooh. Hello. Oh, yeah, we'll take some of those. All right, checkpoint. Keep an eye out for anything flashing or glowing. Nothing over there. How about over here?
The place was dead, a ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
Cheese is here. Hello, Cheese. Welcome. Ouch. Yeah. We've been attacked by physics objects. There you go. A lot less to worry about there. All right, let's hop in. Oh, we cannot. He can't hop in. Okay. All right, well, as long as there's nothing in there. Doesn't seem like there is. Anything underneath here that we need to worry about? Nope. Manuscript page right there, which we'll grab. First, walk over here. Just make sure there's no, like, coffee cups or anything. Nothing. Okay. Neato. Lord of the Dead.
Things were never as simple in real life as in fiction. I had lost count of the times I had wished there'd be a clear reason for my writer's block. Something to fight, something to lash out on. There wasn't. I was filled with doubt. I was nothing like the hero in my books. Alex Casey had gone through his life with single-minded determination, never wavering from his goal. Even now, I was angry at myself, angry at Alice, angry at Barry. I was fumbling and I had no plan.
It's cool to see all the Alex Casey stuff like in this game before we get to him actually being a character, or I should say a multitude of characters in Alan Wake 2. It's actually cool. Like, just a genuinely interesting take on like this whole very trendy, multiversal kind of stuff. If this was RE4, we'd be shooting down like a pendant from up there or something right now. Ooh, is that a coffee thing I thought I saw over here? No. Bummer. Nothing in there. Ooh, there we go. There's a thermos. Batteries. Pick up. We already have full batteries. We're doing good on this whole batteries thing. Guess nowhere to go but forward. It's railroading us a little bit, no pun intended. Nothing over there. That sounded like a Thumper song for some reason. That was really weird. Those are dangerous, so I didn't want to get stuck fighting them off. Anything down here? There's an interesting little nook we can get down onto. I wonder if there's anything down here. Be sick if there was. Is there? Nope. Nope, there ain't. Oh. You know what they say? Curiosity killed the cat, I guess. Hello, Metal Chaos. How you doing? All right. Let's see. Alan, you need to do more cardio, dude. I can't put up with this. Anything over there? Okay. Oh. There we go. All right, now I can go back and grab those batteries without needing to worry about it. Woo! That was pretty intense. We took a lot of damage right there for basically no reason. Yummy. Put the batteries in. All right. Good boy, Alan. Now we can move forward. Yeah, I wonder if we will meet any more of Zane today. I don't remember exactly when he shows up, but he's a neat character. So for those watching on the YouTube VOD, this is being recorded the day that it was announced that James McCaffrey, voice actor of Max Payne, Zachariah Trench in Control, and of course, Thomas Zane the Diver in this game, passed away, unfortunately. So wondering if we'll get to see any of his performance here today. Might happen. Rishin says, shine the flashlight at the evil trolley cars to destroy them is such an insane concept. Well, I mean, for what it's worth, we're not trying to destroy the trolley car. We're trying to destroy the darkness that has taken over the trolley car. It makes total sense. Of course you shine a flashlight at it, silly. All right, thermos, neato. And then anything in here? Keys, cool. Cool. What next? Go into the housey? Sure seems like it. Why, yes, we will take the flare gun ammo. Thank you.
Anything outside of writing is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
There we go. I don't know if I really want the hunting rifle. I have a ton of shotgun ammo, like, I don't think it's necessary to get rid of the shotgun. The hunting rifle is also, like, yes, it's stronger, but it's also just one shot. Yeah, I only have 11 rounds for it, too. We'll give it a whirl, why not? It's fine. For some reason, this part of the game, like this little section, always reminds me of Resident Evil 4. I don't know exactly why. I think it's just wandering through the woods at night, but... Jimmy says, poor Alan Wake trying to Alan make his Alan escape. He'll get there in 13 years. He'll figure it out. Good for him.
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
Not a very particularly well hidden cache, but we'll take it. The sounds of breathing. I hate it. I hate it. I hate that shit. Ambient breathing in a game is like instantly uncomfortable.
Birds.
Me when I go to the bird meetup at MFF. Come at me, birds. Do you think you could do it? Do you think you could run across the creaky boards as they were falling behind you? Do you think you'd be able to do it? I don't know if I could. I probably could. I'm not saying like make it and survive. I'm just saying like would you be able to like force yourself through the experience? Colonel says I couldn't. Yeah, like I think I would probably just die there on the edge. Like I would be like, it's so dangerous, and then I would die of indecision, just like not being able to move forward. But at the same time, like maybe if I just hop, skip, and jumped, you know, maybe I could do it. I think like another big problem is like you don't want to be the last person to go across the boards because then everyone else has stomped on them and loosened them, you know? So like, do you really want to be the last person on? I don't think so. I don't. I would have to be the first person to go.
Without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain.
Like first or second, easy. I don't know if we need to go here.
Alice?
Alice?
It's over here. Kittle says that might be a fallacy. The first person to go might be all it takes to break them. No, it's like absolutely true that it's a fallacy. It is just one of those things where my brain is like, my brain doesn't want to be the one, like doesn't want to go second, you know? Like it just refuses to accept that.
Even behind the closed doors and curtains of his grimy room at the Majestic, the local motel, Nightingale could feel the locals' eyes on him, the unrelenting pressure of their judgment. He forced it out of his mind. For all he knew, they could all be under Wake's spell already. You do what you have to do to get the job done. He took comfort from the bottle in his hand. Please, he thought, just let me get through this.
I don't want to go there because I think that's a critical path. I want to look around and explore more. Oop. Alan can move the gigantic stump, but he can't walk through some chains. Motherfucker, I'm not gonna be able to get back up there, am I? Ah, shoot. Can I no clip back up? Ah! What does this do? Okay, it just puts me back here. All right, now we know if we want to explore the rest of the area, we want to go to the left first. I was just confused because it seemed like going left was going to progress us in a way. So let's go down there first. Check out down here. It should be illegal to put an area in a video game where you can't move forward or you can't move backwards. Illegal. We also, so we went to IKEA and it was good, and I love furniture shopping, and I bought a gamer pillow that zips out into a Snuggie. So, what did you guys buy this week, huh?
I'm losing it. I gotta get out of here. The hunters were big, thick-set men, confident and at home in the woods. They were feeling good, running on beer, ghost stories, and camaraderie late into the night. It did them no good, as they were taken by the dark presence, sucked deep into a darkness far worse than any ghost story they ever told or heard.
Kettle Chips asks, what is a gamer pillow? I think it is it's a pillow. It's like a thin little pillow that you're supposed to put on the back of your like gamer chair when you're sitting down to make your back all comfy. I can't remember what the name of it is, and I want to say it was the Lona Spillara, but I'm not sure. That might have been a different product that was in the same area. But it was a pretty gamery looking pillow, and then you unzip it. And then it turns into a Snuggie, a comforter Snuggie, and it's comfy, and it has a pocket on the front to put your hands in if you're cold. It's great. And it's controller size. They advertise that. It's like you can put your hand in a controller in it, so you can play games and keep your little gamer fingers warm. I thought it was very goofy, so I bought it. It was like $30. Jimmy says, my visa got approved. I'm moving to the US. Congratulations, Jimmy. I'm gonna miss Samba and Caipirinha. That's funny. That's sad, but also you can just make them here. Like you don't have to be in Brazil to eat them. You can eat them in America. We have Brazilians here.
Even behind the closed doors and
Can I go back here? Probably not. Oh no, heavy, thick-set men. Oh no. They're here with all their camaraderie. Ouch. Oh god, there's so many of them. Oh fuck, I didn't mean to shoot that, but that's fine. Ah, that takes out 3 of them. There we go. That was pretty simple. Alan's panting. He's working out so hard right now. Process depends on where in the US. Well, yes, of course. But I mean, for the most part, if you know how to make them, you can make food at home. That's the magic of
I have
food.
to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
Worst case scenario, you enter the corporate hellscape and order the ingredients off Amazon and then just make it yourself. The fact that you like actually have to like control these puzzles is like very goofy, very odd like ergonomics. Does it really make you more immersed in the game to have to move the lever up and down? I don't know about that. Like, wow. Oh, ooh, ah, ooh. This is very silly. Like, they could just make it automatically go. Like, it's not like a big puzzle. Like, you could... There's no finesse involved. There's no point in being stressed out. Jimmy says, I haven't played Control yet. Maybe I should since I liked Alan Wake 2 so much. You definitely should, because Alan Wake 2 is a sequel to Control. More so than a sequel to Alan Wake 1. He's not gonna be able to climb on that. There we go. Neat. All right. I wonder if that mesh glitch is exclusive to the remastered version or if that happened in the original. I vaguely remember the original having some pretty buggy lighting effects, so it might just be left over. Richard says, very convenient that it just happens to rotate to the exact right angle at every single level. It's true. So strong, Alan. So beefy and cool with big muscles. Which way do I want to go? Is it up? Is up where I want to go? I don't know. I have no idea. What does this do for me? Guess there's a manuscript page up here. Cool.
Lightning flashed behind the windows of Cauldron Lake Lodge. Tor Anderson laughed and held the steel hammer above his head. Nurse Sinclair was trying to calm him down without success. Tor grinned madly and shouted, "My hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Molnir, wench." He brought the hammer down with all his might on Sinclair's head. "We're on a comeback tour, baby."
Oh no. He just killed a random lady. Also, the way that Matthew Pareto says Mjolnir is very funny. The Molnir. Molnir's up here, baby. Whatever. Thor's gotten in trouble with his hammer before, so. Bye, birds. Yay. Look at that. Okay.
Oh, great. Another cable car. Just great.
Oh no, it fell off. Oh well. It's all janked up. Kettle says cable car is the mode of transport in the PNW. It's true. I've ridden so many of them. We commute exclusively by a cable car to our lumberjack offices. Hey. Alright. Alan's not fazed by it. I'm not gonna be. Yeah, I just survived a cable car crash. What of it?
Shit.
That scared me, actually. It startled me a little bit. You see, the scare worked because it wasn't there, and then all of a sudden it was there. I hope my explanation gave you a deeper appreciation of that scare. It was a good spook. So pretty. Look at that in the distance. The pretty lights. I mean, I already have the hunting rifle, but sure, we'll take more ammo. Okay. All right, chill out. Yeah. I guess the hunting rifle can have more than one shot per reload, so it's not too terrible. It can just only target one enemy at a time, unlike the shotgun, which can hit multiple. Wow, okay. Timing on my part. Oh god, the round speed is really low though. Alrighty. Cauldron Lake. Cauldron Lake, the 8th deepest lake in the world. Cauldron Lake is a caldera lake formed in a volcanic crater. The volcano itself could be considered to be active, but is not erupted since the volcanic earthquakes of 1970, and even then, the underground activity was comparably mild. Despite some property damage, there were no casualties. Cauldron Lake is one of the most beautiful spots in the Bright Falls area, as well as a central figure in many local folktales. It's a popular recreational area for the area residents. I like this, like, well, what are they called? Tin pan music. It's the song where you play on like the metal bowl thing. That's what it sounds like they're playing, like the tapping bowl. If you've ever opened TikTok, you know what I'm talking about. Steel drum, maybe, is what they're called. I don't know. I don't know the name of the instrument, but if you listen to the music that I'm talking over right now, you'll hear what I'm talking about. Ooh, coffee mug. Uh-huh. All right. Ouch. He just hit me in the head with an axe. Yoink. All right, and there's a cache somewhere over here too. See? Yeah, it's gonna be over here. Richardson says, I personally would not have trusted the bridge with the sentient darkness after me. Hey man, you gotta take some risks every once in a while. That's just how it is. God, I hate the breathing sound. It's almost as bad as the horse clomps in Silent Hill. In that one room.
Maud had checked all of Stucky's rental cabins. There had been no sign of the Wakes. It was dark when he'd found their car parked at the end of the road by Cauldron Lake. It made no sense. They must have taken a wrong turn, but there was no sign of them, and the car had been there for hours already. Frustrated, Mott stood on the rotten ruin of the footbridge that had once led to Diver's Isle before it sank beneath the waves years ago. The boss wouldn't be happy.
Interesting. Yesterday we made, last time we played, let me rewind. I can't speak. Last time we played, I was talking about keto and about how it's a pain in the ass and I don't get to eat bread, which hurts my soul because I love bread. And this week we've been experimenting with new things and getting new options, and we've gotten a pretty solid keto pizza dough recipe, which has been nice. It took us like 3 or 4 tries to get it really good, but we had pizza yesterday, and God, it was everything I needed in my life. At the party, so we went to this party for our friends for Christmas, and it was great, and everyone had a bunch of amazing looking food, and it was just such an awesome time. But Brewing and I could not eat. Oh, damn it. We're going to need to go in there. Brewing and I couldn't eat any of it. So that was a bummer. And I was really struggling because I was super hungry the whole time. And it was just really sad. CW and Thomas Zane. Cynthia Weaver and Thomas Zane. I miss you, Tom. So Cynthia Weaver is the one who is putting all of these things here. You talk to me on TV, Tom. Miss you, Tom. Did you write this? Blah, blah, blah. So Cynthia Weaver, the boss that we fought in Alan Wake 2, she's the person that's leaving the stashes behind in this game. Kind of neat. But yeah, so we we've been experimenting with new like recipes and stuff, and we got, oh my god, we made the greatest keto cookies. And it kind of sucked because at first, so right when they came out of the oven, the thing with keto food and the thing with like making bread and like bread out of like heavy glutinous protein and stuff, the issue with it is, unlike normal cookies, when you want to eat them like when they're fresh out of the oven and delicious, you do not want to eat these when they're fresh out of the oven, because they have like no consistency and just sort of are too stretchy and fall apart, which sucks. And it's like the kind of the one downside to eating a lot of this. So we discovered this week that keto bread, keto pizza, and keto like baked goods taste better cold. And let me tell you, I am not a believer in cold pizza. I do not like cold pizza. I think no, like literally any possible way to eat pizza other than cold is like a better option than eating cold pizza. And there's a lot of reasons for that, but I just think that for the most part, like melty cheese is like a pretty significant portion of what makes pizza delicious. So foregoing delicious melty cheese is just like a horrible crime. And that's why I don't really love cold pizza. Keto pizza, however, you cook it, you take it out of the oven, and you let it sit there for like 30 minutes and get, for lack of a better word, solidified enough that it doesn't sort of just flop and melt. And oh my god, it is good.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
So we've been experimenting with more foods and stuff.
I was close now. I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find.
Keto pizza's pretty good. But you know, you have to deal with it, right? Like, it's not gonna taste exactly like real pizza. It's not gonna have the consistency of, you know, big bready pan pizza, but it's good. We made it work. And we made keto bread that was also really good, so.
I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away. I was losing control. Dr. Hartman stood in her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were jelly. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and I hated him for it. I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period. Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now.
Oh, is that true? Has he? I don't think he has. All right, let's keep on trucking. Anything down here?
Are you? Wait.
Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
No! Get away! I'm sorry. Please, Lady. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know. We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is. She's probably drowned. We just said we had her to make a play ball. You see? To get him writing for us. Please. Please. Oh. I'm sorry. Please don't hurt me.
So who's the lady in question, we wonder? The Dark Presence? The raid, Seth Raid, 33 Seth Raid. Hello, 33 people from Seth. My name is Toaster. I am friends with Seth. I play video games on the internet. Hello, welcome. I hope you're all doing well. We are in the middle of playing Alan Wake Remastered. It's a good game. We're enjoying it. We are currently trying to track down a guy who we thought had our wife, who just admitted to not having our wife. So we have a problem now. We don't know where our wife is. Spooky. And so Alan falls back into the lake. Alan Lake.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you lied.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
Unbelievable. Gaslighting him.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
I mean, all things considered, this is a pretty nice room, huh?
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah, I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message, loud and clear.
Why, right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if
condescending.
you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good. This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course.
All right. To engage the engaging new book by Emil Hartman, PhD, the author of the best-selling Creative Flow, his groundbreaking techniques, engagement therapy, and the flow explained in his own words. Now available in bookstores across the country. Wake, the first room, then Emerson. Who is Emerson? The name Emerson seems really familiar, but I don't remember what it is. Look, Death Rally poster. That's the first Remedy game, if I remember correctly. Night Springs. Alan worked on that. What is that? That feels like it could be interesting, like whatever the heck that is. Is that a map of... No. That map looks really familiar, but I don't know why. It looks sort of like the map to the Valhalla nursing home in Alan Wake 2, like that area of Watery. But I don't know if that is what that is. Someone was storyboarding Alan Wake in, I think, the previous level? Interesting. Thought those were condoms. Beside the bed, there's fruit snacks.
I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
Anderson. Perhaps Freya Anderson? Or is it Thor and Odin Anderson, maybe? That's a really intimidating painting. Look at that. Holy smokes. The ground here are pretty nice. Not too bad. So much wood.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you.
It's very funny that Radium says Ben drowned without knowing that I was instrumental in solving that ARG back in the day. I have history with Ben drowned. Y'all aren't ready for that. All right, let's see. So pretty.
We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're
No.
a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
This is beautiful. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated Thomas Zane, in the memory of a dear friend and a poet. In tenebras cadere. Tenebras means shadow, right? I don't know what cadera means, but yeah, interesting. Very interesting, Mr. Hartman. Very interesting.